So the NCAA is a billion-dollar sports corporation, and where the players who go out every day and put in numerous hours and they put their health on the line will not receive $1 out of the pay the NCAA does. How is it fair that the coaches, equipment manager, assistant coaches can receive a paycheck, but not only will the player not receive a paycheck, but if they try to benefit themselves, friends, or family by accepting gifts or donations from like a booster or a sponsor or selling their own items, they will be in violation of NCAA rules and punished for their actions. This is a system that needs to be changed to allow these college athletes to receive an additional stipend for their play. It has been brought to the attention of the national sports world if college athletes should be paid to play. I do agree that in football and basketball mainly, college players should receive an additional stipend for a couple different reasons. The first I'll touch upon is that these players are being exploited by the NCAA. Since 2005, the amount of money the NCAA has made has went from $420 million to what they will make this year, which will be $710 million. And as of next year, it's a projected $777 million, according to Matt Orlander of CBS Sports. And according to Gene Robinson, together basketball and football generated more than $6 billion in annual revenue combined, which was more than the NBA. You can go to like the NCAA.com website or the school store and try to buy a jersey but the jersey will not have the player's name on it, but their number on it. And this is because they cannot advertise a person's name on it. NCAA has made it a rule that they are not allowed to advertise your name on it, so therefore they don't have to pay you. For example, if you wanted to get a Matt Barkley jersey, it'll be labeled as a number 7 jersey, and that's how it would be advertised. This is an example of exploitation of these college players. Another example is through video games. The video game business is a multi-billion-dollar industry that uses college athletes' image and their number, but not their last name. According to video game tracking firm, the NPD Group, since the NCAA has started making video games, the revenue they have made is $868 million, and since last July, EA Sports has sold over 3 million copies of their NCAA 2011 football game for PS3, PS2, and Xbox 360. Yet the players who are on the game, making the plays, making the basket, scoring the touchdown, are not receiving any of that. Now, between college basketball and football, most people have the idea that football is making most of the money, but this is not the case. As in last year, Turner Broadcasting and CBS signed a 14-year, $10.8 billion deal for the TV rights to the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament, also known as March Madness. The football, there's a lot of different conferences, and the ACC just reached an agreement with ESPN for a 15-year, $3.6 billion contract, and which each school will receive around on average $17 million. The Big 12 signing a contract for 13 years, $2.6 billion, with an average of $20 million to each school. The Pac-12, $3 billion for 12 years, with an average of $21 million, and the Big 10 for a 10-year, $1 billion contract. As the years keep going on, these contracts will only get bigger, and the NCAA is going to continue to make an enormous amount of money. One of the most controversial issues with this is why the coaches are making so much money and not the players. In a survey done by Gene Robinson of the New York Times, the combined salaries of coaches of the highest paid 15 coaches was $53.4 million. Yes, coaching is a lot harder job than it seems, but they should not be making that much money over the players. and lastly, well, without the players, the basketball and football would not be able to make the contracts they are making with these networks and bringing in all the money that they are now.